All right, welcome to our live jam today, and this is our song 10 of our 10 coolest classic rock lists for ukulele, and this one, what a better way to end it than with Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Kind of got some tricky sections in it, so got a lot to go over. We're streaming today to Facebook, and we're streaming to YouTube, so thank you all for joining me here. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube and follow the Facebook. Thank you for that. I'm just going to be checking in the computer throughout the lesson, so if you want to just drop by and say hi, leave a comment, ask a question, say how much you're rocking out, let me know where you're from. I know we got viewers from all over the world, so let me just do a quick check-in here, and then we're going to get started here. So let me check my Facebook feed. All right, there I am. Facebook, good. And YouTube, all right, we're looking fantastic. So, all right, there we go. All right, so what I want to do first is I want to play with the fast backing track, what we're going to be learning today. You can join the Ukulele Pros Masterclass where I've posted the sheet music for this. Here we go, we're off and running. So here's the fast backing track, and this is just to, so you know what we're going to be playing here. Nope, that's not what I want that one. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's a lot going on for this one, so let's dive into it. Tuning notes first string, A. Second string, E. Third string, C. And fourth string, G. Now I have a low G on this ukulele, but I actually arranged this so you can play it with a high G or a low G. They're both going to sound perfect. So, and I'll kind of go over some of the differences between some options you have if you have a low G or a high G. So, anyway, just want to, what else do we got to do? Let me just check in one more time. Again, I just want to see who's here, say hi to everybody. Hey, look at, we got a lot of people here. Carol and Loretta. My Aunt Loretta from Medford, Oregon, and checking in from Facebook, and alright, and I see we're good on YouTube too. Alright, so classic Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, got a lot going on. This is a fairly complicated one compared to some of the other songs we've been doing, like Cocaine or Smoke on the Water. So we got a lot of parts here, so let's dive into it. First of all, I'm going to be doing this one with my thumb. Just a little bit easier than trying to use my fingers. Also, I wanted to mention that when I'm sitting and practicing all this, and then I get up in front of the cameras and the lights, everything looks so different. Like the frets look different. Just the nature of being live, right? Okay, so the first lick here is an octave lick, and what the notes are B flat to B flat. And this is actually the original key that Hendrix plays it in, so if you want to play along with the recording, totally works. Just know that because we only have 4 strings, and he's dealing with 6 strings on the guitar, some of the lines I had to adapt slightly to fit the ukulele, but the main part sounds really good, I think. Alright, so the first part is octave. Now if I have my low G, I'm playing it right here. I'm playing 4th string, 3rd fret with my first finger, and then I'm skipping down to the 2nd string, 6th fret, and that's an octave, right? Those are both B flats note. Now you could do that if you have a high G ukulele. It's just going to sound the same note. It's the same pitch, as opposed to a low and a high, low and a high. So that's fine. Now, if you really want that sound and you got a high G on your ukulele, you want to slide up here to the 10th fret of the 3rd string, and then your pinky is going to be on the 13th fret of the 1st string, and then you can get that same low, the high, low, the high. Okay? And it's just going to be chord notes, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that happens 2 times. Or if you're doing it up here, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we get to the main lick. And so here's the first lick, and it's like a triad right here. Right? It's just like, okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm doing my 3rd finger here on the 10th fret, and I'm going to slide up to the 11th fret. So you can actually slide from the 9th fret, but I'm just going to slide, actually I'm just going to slide anywhere, and I'm going to slide right up to that 11th fret, 3rd string, and then I'm going to bar 2nd string and 1st string here at the 10th fret. So the first notes are, now if you notice the 10 has a little bit of a bend on it. If you can do that, that's kind of cool. It's what Hendrix was doing. Alright, and then I'm going to the 3rd string, 9th fret. So that's your first lick. So it's, and add a little vibrato to it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and, alright. So we got the octave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now the next lick is going to be going here to the 2nd string, 5th fret. I'm going to slide to the 3rd fret. And I'm using my 1st finger. Alright, so I'm sliding. Then I'm going to go to the 4th, or the 3rd string, 2nd fret, 1st finger, 3rd string, 4th fret was my 3rd finger, and then, okay, so the lick's going to sound like this. Slide, 2, 4, and then slide from 2 to 4 with my 1st finger. The trick with the slides is when you press down, you got to keep the pressure down as you slide up to the note you're going for. So if we're going from 2 to 4, you got to pluck it and then hold it down and slide it up. Okay, so we got from the beginning 1, 2, 3, and we got and. So Hendrix plays it really kind of gritty, so you don't have to be too perfect with it. Slide it, give it some vibrato. It's okay to be a little bit aggressive with this one. Alright, then you're going to see stuff like 14 and a slide. It actually doesn't even have to be the 14th fret. It's just basically get this sound of a slide. So, you know, go up, because the 14th fret would be about here, and you're just going to hit it and slide down. Okay? So it's like, right? It's just like a sound effect. Then you do that first lick again, and then the second lick again. Alright, so now we just tackled a big chunk of this thing. Okay. Alright, get back to where we're at. Let's try what we just practiced up to that point. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now check this out. And. Alright, so now here's the next lick. Check this out. And my daughter's here, and my son, of course, as always. Alright, and then the next lick's going to look like this. Let me just make sure I got it right here. It's going to go. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to slide second finger from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret, slide, and then first finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, third finger on the 5, and then I'm going to pluck it once, and then the next time I pluck it, I'm going to bend it up. Uh-oh, a bend, and then back to 3 here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Okay? So let's talk about the bend. We don't do a lot of bends on a lot of stuff we do on ukulele, but it is cool when you can do it. So what I'm doing here is my 3rd finger's on the 2nd string, 5th fret. I'm going to keep my 2nd finger down on the 4th fret and my 1st finger on the 3rd fret. So notice all 3 of my fingers are down. That's going to give me a little support. My thumb is usually going to be right here around the top of the ukulele. That's going to give me a little action to push up. And then what I got to do is I got to pluck the note and I got to push it against the fretboard and push it up. Alright? And that's a bend. Do that with me. So bend up and bend. Alright, so again, this lick sounds like this. 3, 4. And then when you get to the 3, you want to give it a little vibrato. Alright, so let's do it in context. Let me play this lick and then we'll talk about it. 2, 3, and. Alright, so that's where that lick comes in. Alright, here we go from the top. 2, from the top. Ready, and. Alright, now this next lick I had to adapt it for the ukulele because it doesn't. Hendrix goes to like some low strings here, which we're kind of limited on, even with the low G. So what I'm going to do here is it's just going to go 3, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger on 2nd string, 5th fret. Then my 2nd finger is going to go to 3rd string, 4th fret, and then back to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So it's going to go. Okay, so that's a little bit of an adaptation. It's the right notes, it's just the octave's a little different. Okay, so. And then another. You gotta make a face when you do it too. Alright, and then our last lick is gonna go like this. It's very similar to the last lick we did. We're gonna slide from 2 to 4 on the 3rd string. 1st finger is gonna be on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then I'm gonna bend right away on the 5. And then I'm going to slide from 3 to 5. So it's like right there. And then the very last lick is going to start here. 2nd string, 3rd fret to 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then we're going to go 3rd finger, 2nd string, 7th fret, 1st string, 5th fret, once, and then twice, and then 1st string, 7th fret. Whew, so that's a lot, trying to even explain it. So let me play it, and then we'll, that might help you. So. And then. Let's try it one more time. All the way from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And. And. Super cool. Alright, now we get to some strumming. Okay, some chords. Alright, let me check in real quick and then we'll talk about it. Alright. Oh, got it. Chris is good. Alright. Alright, everything is okay. Great. Thank you for all the feedback. Because honestly, sometimes it's not okay. I've filmed entire videos with it muted before, as you know, so or with the camera not turned on. So I appreciate the feedback. All right, the last part of the song here is 3 chords only. First, super cool chord, E7 sharp 9, also known as a Hendrix chord. Hendrix wasn't the first to play this. The jazz guys, Wes Montgomery and stuff, were playing this chord well before Hendrix was, but Hendrix used it in a lot of his songs and it just became known as a Hendrix chord. So it's an E7 sharp 9 chord. Now we only have 4 strings here, so this is I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do it. This is the way that I'm doing it, which I think sounds the best. My second finger is going to be here on the 4th string, 9th fret, and my low G does sound pretty good on this chord, but if you have a high G there, it's going to sound just fine. Then my first finger is going to be on the 3rd string, 8th fret. Notice that. And then my pinky is going to cover both strings 1 and 2 here at the 10th fret. So I got 9, 8, 10, 10. And there's your E7 sharp 9 chord. Notice that little bit of a dissonance that it has in it. Now another option for that chord, which works too, is open 4th string here, barring strings 3 and 2 here at the 4th fret, and then my second finger on the 1st string, 5th fret. It's the same notes, but they're arranged differently, so you get a little bit of a different sound. I like this shape because this is actually a copy of the guitar, the way the guitar players hold it, and this is a copy of it, so I think it sounds the most like it. Okay? And so it's going to be a measure of that, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you the chords first, and then it's going to go to just a regular old cowboy G chord, open 4th, 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and my 3rd finger on 2nd string, 3rd fret, so cowboy G, and then I'm just going to slide it up to the A, and I'm going to avoid playing the 4th string. Okay, so the whole lick's going to sound like this, 3, and... Well, I played the low G there, it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine, it's kind of a rock song. There, I didn't play it that time. The thing with this rhythm is Hendrix doesn't play it the same all the time. So this is one that you can actually vary a little bit. You don't have to always play it the same. And when I play it, I kind of fool around with it rhythmically. I usually play it more like this. Okay, but the rhythm I have is hit the E, so the bass note first, and then 2 downstrokes, and then up, down, down. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, E, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, E, and a 4. 1, 2, and 3, E, and 4. Alright? Then when I go to the G chord, I'm just going to go down, 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 up. And then the A chord is going to go down, 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 up, down. Okay, so if I play just like the way I wrote it, it would be like this. 3 and 1, 2 and 3, E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 E and 1, 2 and 3 E and a 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and da 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 ba 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 da da. Or if I loosen it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and try the whole thing now with the fast back, or no, slow backing track. We're going to do this part, this chord part, 4 times. So here we go. Let's see what happens. I don't even know what's going to happen. All right. Two, here's your octaves. Ready, and nice and slow. 2, here we go. end on that E7 sharp 9 chord. Alright, so that was nice and slow, not too fast there. Alright, I'm going to do one last check here, and then we're going to try with the faster backing track. Alright, so we're good, everyone's good. Good, good, good. Good to see everybody. Alright, and alright, so here we go. Purple Haze. It might take a little bit of practice. I mean, I could use some more practice on it, but I wanted to throw this one out here today. So, here we go. Fasten your safety belts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. There you go. I didn't play it perfectly, but and I bet if you listen to a lot of Hendrix's versions, especially live versions, he didn't play it the same each time. I mean, what we hear is the studio recorded version, but when he was up on stage, he loved to improvise and do things slightly different. So it's okay. Chuck Berry was also known for that. Go listen to all the different intros to Johnny B. Good besides the recorded one. They're all different. So it's okay to do that, especially on some of this rock stuff. So, all right. I'm going to just do one last check, see if we have any questions. Don't know just for me, but there's a big... okay. All right. Broadcast lag. Okay. Thank you. I will check that out. And, all right. So I guess we're good. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next lesson.